right, well, we finally got here. Welcome to the 2023 spring turkey season, getting started in the home state of Colorado. On our way to a place this morning in the Front Range that we generally have a lot of birds in there. I saw 6 gobblers in there a couple days ago, and I was just riding through. And it's always a good fun time listening to them scream on the limb in the mornings, but these turkeys are tough. You pretty much got to kill them right off the limb, or you can't do anything with them until later in the morning. So we're gonna get in there, see if we can't get one shot. We got a track meet to go to up in Greeley by 11. So only got a couple hours. This is gonna be a get them in the morning real quick, or they're gonna make it till tomorrow. But we'll see how it goes, and we'll see y'all at gobbling time in the woods. I got down in here, got set up on these turkeys, and didn't get themselves situated before they flew down. So they're flown on the ground right now. There's about 6 or 8 gobblers in there. And I'm just going to try to soft talk the hens back. No gobbling right now. I'm sure they're just strutting around the hens. Well, it looks like these turkeys have, they flew down and got on the private. And it was like one batch went to the left and one batch went to the right. I really don't have time to sit up here and wait on them this morning because I got to get to that track meet. But a lot of times when you got the time, you can just sit right back here and they'll come back around in a couple hours. But they're doing their morning turkey things right now. So one group is right on my way back out. I got to go that way anyway. So I'll call a little bit and see if maybe I can strike one up while I'm down and going that direction and see what happens. But man, they gobble good. Just didn't want to come up here. Got 3 or 4 deer right here. Just walked in here. Just us getting up and getting ready to go. They're really curious about me. That's good. Alright, I'm back at the truck. Heard a lot of gobbling this morning. Unfortunately, I got to go to a track meet, so I got to get out of the woods here. A lot of gobbling. Just couldn't get them to come my way. Like I said earlier, this is a tough place. They come off the national forest down onto private land and hang out down there for most of the morning. Then later in the late morning, early afternoon, they start coming back up in the forest. But unfortunately, I can't be up there waiting on them today. So maybe depending on when the track meet ends, I'll get back here this afternoon. Otherwise, tomorrow's another day. All right, Wet'Su Outdoors. Good start to turkey season, even though they didn't kill one. All right, well, it's the second morning of the Colorado turkey season. Headed back out to the Front Range again. Got on some turkeys yesterday, but had to leave early. Couldn't really do a lot with them, like I was saying. Gonna get back on them again this morning, and maybe I can pull one right off the limb. They're really bunched up still. So if those hens go, a lot of those gobblers go with them, but maybe we can get lucky and pull a hen our way and get a gobbler to follow, or maybe just get a gobbler to come down to us right off the limb early. It's really tough in there. The national forest is right up against private property, and these birds like to fly down on the private, and you know, it's one of those things you got to deal with out here in the Front Range sometimes. But then if we don't get one right off the limb, we'll kind of stick with them for a good while this morning. I do got some stuff got to do this afternoon, but we got some time to fool with them today. Get a little better line on what they're doing, see if we can get ahead of them. They change from year to year because of different dynamics in the forest right here. But I think we'll definitely hear some good gobbling this morning, and see if maybe we can get lucky and kill one. All right, we're just getting some fuel here. So once the truck's got all the go-go juice, got about another 20 minutes out to the woods. So, all right, we'll see y'all in the woods at gobbling time. Alright, so I got in on these turkeys, and the hens are going and gobblers are going. I actually have one answer me already. A little better setup than we were yesterday, so we'll see what happens here. Well, those turkeys did exactly what they do so many times here. They flew right down onto the private and basically shut up, so those gobblers are just down there strutting for the hens. I heard one more, or a couple gobbles maybe, back further to the south. It was mostly private back there as well. I might try to figure out if I can get up and around the top of them on the forest, but for right now we're going to sit tight and see if maybe one of these birds will break loose and start moving in a direction I can go work on them. So, turkey hunting in the Front Range. I think that's going to do it for right here at this spot. I'm going to get up and kind of head back south a little bit, see if maybe I can strike one somewhere. These birds have walked off. I thought they might have come up here. They got pretty close, about 100 yards, but just wouldn't finish. I think they got hens with them, and no, they'd rather stay down there with them than come up here and check out another potential. So I'm gonna go for a little walk here and we'll see what happens. Crazy right there. All those hens, not a gobbler to be seen. Easter. Maybe it's just not meant to happen on Easter. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that just happened. That was awesome. Holy cow, that was friggin' awesome. Still got a couple birds up here gobbling, so I'm not gonna go up there and spook them off. What a great hunt. The whole hen parade they walked off, I started to make a move just a little bit before them. And then they started coming back when I just repositioned just a little bit. And the gobblers fired off right there too. And then a pair of longbeards came in. I shot the first one. There's a very narrow slot through where I was shooting, so hopefully the footage is pretty good, but I think it will be. Well, folks, I tell you what, that was a really fun hunt. Turned out real early morning. A lot of birds gobble on the limb. They're still pretty flocked up, and they're winter flocks, but they're starting to break up. And this morning we just could not do anything with them off the limb. Like you said, my kind of the morning starts. This is a very tough place. The birds are right on the forest and the edge of the private property, and generally speaking, they fly off the roosting areas in the national forest first thing in the morning, and they're down on the private for a while. And here we are. It's right at noon was when we got this one here. We repositioned probably 4 or 5 times this morning trying to bring the birds back up, and they just wouldn't cooperate. So kind of started working my way out and moving to kind of a different area here in the forest, and got back here and heard some hens yelping, and got them set up and called those hens up, and there must have been 8 or 9 of them that came like a train, and there was no gobbler behind them. And I was kind of curious what was going on. They walked off and then hung around, so I got up and just started kind of easing around them and repositioning just a little bit, and that's all it took. I got up there and hit the call, and the birds gobbled, and then another group of 4 or 5 hens came past, and when these guys followed, they just led them right through one tiny little slot that the camera was looking through that I actually had to shoot. So there's not a whole prolonged period of footage on them, but I tell you, nice turkey. I haven't shot one here in Colorado in a couple years. I haven't killed a turkey in a couple years. And I tell you what, to do it on the second day in Easter morning is really nice. So you got to thank the man upstairs for that one, Easter Sunday. And having the privilege to come out and turkey hunt and getting blessed with getting to harvest a really nice bird. So I tell you what, it's my favorite thing in the hunting world to do is chase these turkeys. So we're wrapped up here in Colorado, and next week it's off to Missouri, and then moving on from there. So I tell you, you guys enjoy your spring season. It's just getting started for me. I know some of you guys unfortunately are wrapping up in Florida, but I tell you what, enjoy it, and enjoy these nice big pretty birds that we get to hunt. And y'all be safe out there. Wet'Sue Outdoors, spring turkey season getting underway for 23.